Absolutely. Avraham, I'll inspect the TikTok video as a media file, metadata, visual content key moments, on-screen text if visible, and audio characteristics where possible. Processed. Avraham Hahab. What the video is, it's a silent vertical screen recording of a Hebrew TikTok legal help page titled roughly Tochnit HaKidum Shel TikTok V'Tnei HaTishlom. TikTok Promote Program and Payment Terms. Key point extracted. TikTok Promote is paid advertising, not guaranteed organic reach. Promoted content is shown in TikTok ad inventory and labeled as promoted advertising. The creator user remains responsible for the content, targeting, landing pages, claims, disclosures, contests, and calls to action. TikTok can reject or remove promoted content if it violates promote terms, community guidelines, or ad policies. TikTok says it does not guarantee reach, performance, inventory, frequency, or protection from invalid, fraudulent, non-human activity. Refunds are limited, usually only for unused, unfulfilled portions. If payment was through Apple App Store or Google Play, refunds go through that store. Promote for others needs third-party approval. If not approved within 7 days, the order is canceled, refunded. Taxes and payment responsibilities are on the user. I did not see an Israel-specific section in the sampled visible frames. Technical notes. Duration 79.5 seconds. Resolution 1080 x 2400. Codec HEVC H.265. Audio stream exists but is silent. OCR was possible, but mixed Hebrew-English terms like TikTok and promote were sometimes garbled. Files I created for you. Processing report, please open your app to see this link. Raw OCR text, please open your app to see this link. Keyframe contact sheet, please open your app to see this link. Full processed pack zip, please open your app to see this link. I'll treat this as a rights and platform governance audit, not a court judgment. I'll compare the TikTok promote payment terms we extracted against free expression standards, consumer fairness, due process, privacy data rights, and non-discrimination. Yes, Avraham, TikTok can absolutely create human rights risks, especially around freedom of expression, privacy, due process, equality, and consumer fairness. But from the TikTok promote video alone, I would not say confirmed human rights violation. I would label it Gaia rights audit. TikTok promote status, human rights risk, not proven violation, needs case evidence. The legal core, freedom of expression, is a human right under Article 19 of the ICCPR. People have the right to seek, receive, and share ideas across borders, but that right is mainly a duty on state/governments, not exactly the same as a private app's duty to host every post. The UN Framework for Companies is the UN Guiding Principles on Business and Human Rights, which says companies have a responsibility to respect human rights, use due diligence, and provide remedy when harm occurs. So the real question is not only can TikTok remove content? Yes, platforms can moderate. The stronger question is, does TikTok moderate in a transparent, fair, appealable, non-discriminatory, and proportionate way? Where TikTok looks legally, ethically risky, right? Risk level. Why? Freedom of expression, medium high. TikTok reserves broad power to reject, remove promoted content at any time, and its rules include many linked policies plus all other policies made available later. Broad discretion can become arbitrary if not clearly explained or appealable. Due process, remedy, medium. TikTok says EU users get explanations and appeal options under DSA systems, including more detail on whether automated technology was used. That is good, but the strongest protections appear EU-focused, and non-EU users may have weaker transparency. Privacy data rights. Medium-high, access now, raised human rights, privacy, data protection, and fairness concerns about TikTok ad products that claim to measure attention or emotional engagement. Non-discrimination. Medium. Algorithmic moderation and recommendation systems can suppress some groups more than others. Human Rights Watch has urged stronger transparency over TikTok's algorithms and moderation practices. Consumer property fairness, medium. TikTok Promote says it does not guarantee reach performance, may hold unused funds as balance, and may forfeit balance if it determines a terms violation. That is not automatically illegal, but it is a fairness red flag if decisions are unclear. Child protection well-being, medium-high. Amnesty has reported risks around TikTok's For You feed and children being pushed toward potentially harmful mental health content. My judgment. Gaia-style TikTok does not automatically violate freedom of speech just because it moderates, rejects ads, limits reach, or labels promoted posts. Platforms are allowed to remove spam, scams, hate, harassment, illegal content, unsafe content, and misleading ads. But TikTok becomes human rights problematic when any of these happen. A lawful opinion is suppressed without clear reason. 2, a creator is punished without meaningful appeal.